Welcome back to Rocket Don't Stock It. Today we're going to look at the Adidas Consortium Footpatrol 4D.
For all the ladies in the place with style and grace, allow me to lace these lyrical douches in your bushes, who rock grooves and make moves with all the mommies. The back of the club, sipping Moet is where you find me. The back of the club, macking hoes, my crew's behind me. Mad question asking, blunt passing. So, as usual, we'll have a look at the upper and midsole and details on this shoe, and we'll move on to the on-foot video after that. So I think the majority of you guys have probably seen my previous video, the little vlog style sort of thing I did, attending the small preview event to check out the shoe and to purchase. It was a display put together by visual artist Ben Cullen for London Design Festival, and it was put together with Footpatrol to showcase their newest collaboration pair, which is this 4D pair, and it'll give you a better look at the details on the shoe and all that good stuff. Yeah, we'll move on to the upper. So it's a one-piece knitted upper. It includes tertiary and secondary shades of this green, like a khaki green on the upper, which you can see there, and then on the medial side you have the dark black 3 stripes. On the lateral side you have the white 3 stripes. On the heel counter you get these 2 little felt suede-y sort of pieces which act as a heel counter, and on the upper you get the Adidas 3 stripes logo on one pair with the gas mask on the other side, and you get padding on the inner heel lining, which is a nice touch. It's very comfortable. And to finish off the upper we have the same khaki green laces with 3M dots worked into it. There's a bit of perforation, a few holes for breathability in there. So there's some on the toe, on the sides worked around, and then on the heel as well. So let's talk a bit more about this midsole then. Midsole is made by a company called Carbon, using their digital light synthesis technology. So the way it's made is, as the structure is being moved through liquid, it will be formed with light and oxygen. So the oxygen will be pushed through to create the structure in the midsole, and the light is what's used to solidify the liquid. So as it's moving through the liquid, it will solidify with the light, which will be obviously placed in certain spots and places, and then the oxygen will be moved through to make the structure. So each midsole contains about 20,000 struts for support, and inside you can see some of the struts in there. Obviously this doesn't have a insole in yet. The insoles are just over there because they come packaged separately with this pair. The processes involved, that's probably the reason why there's such a higher price point with these. But yeah, I thought I'd give you insight on how these are made. I think it's probably one of the sickest things I've ever seen in my life on a trainer, and these are so extremely light as well. They've not got much weight to them at all. So that's the midsole. Outsole, it's got the thick continental rubber, as you usually see on your Boost pairs, and yeah, you can expect a lot of durability with a continental outsole. For the insoles, we've got Adidas and Footpatrol worked onto that one. Then we've got the Consortium handshake on the other one. With this pair you do get a set of alternative laces, so you get them in this dark brown sort of colour, with the same 3M dots worked into it. I'm not sure if everyone that purchased got a poster, but I know that on Thursday they were handing these out with each pair that was purchased, and I haven't actually opened this yet, so anyone that did manage to pick up their pair from the display that was on in London, you get a poster like this, and then it's got the Footpatrol Adidas Consortium logos. You get Ben Cullen's signature on there with the number out of 150, because I think there was 150 pairs available in the store, so that's a nice little extra. Details on the shoe, as I said earlier, the biggest selling point was the midsole, and I think that this is one of the best designed 4Ds out there. The colourway is banging. It's going to be a really easy pair to wear as well, and the only downside was the retail price. I had doubts, so I was thinking, oh, it's a bit too much for a pair of these, but when you get them in hand, and if you talk to someone that has a lot more knowledge about the process and the amount of time it takes to produce a pair like this, you start to understand why that price point was there. If you consider today how many releases this year have we had that have really been limited, would you pay £400 for a limited pair, something that you're guaranteed you're not going to see everywhere? Or would you pay half that price and you're going to be getting something that's generically made, mass produced, and it's thrown on the market and every other person's going to be wearing it? This is why I think this pair is a must-have for enthusiasts. So comfort wise, these shoes are great. I mean, at that price you'd expect them to be, but with the midsole you can actually see the struts taking on the weight and spreading out. So on the on-foot video you'll probably see this part sticking out a little bit more as all the structures and struts take on the weight. It's not as soft as Boost, it's not as soft as React, but I prefer my midsoles to be a bit firmer. So these do feel great. They feel soft but not too soft. The upper is really nice and thin. The nice thin knitted upper adds to the comfort as well. Very breathable. But the midsole is definitely the star of the show. Sizing wise, these were only available in half sizes, so I was only able to get an 8.5. Is tad roomy, but nothing to complain about. I think if I got a 7.5, it maybe would have been a bit too tight, and I'd rather not have my foot overhanging on this shoe. So yeah, these were limited to 400 pairs worldwide. I think 150 were available at each store. That was the London branch and, well, the London event and the Paris store, and I think the rest of them were online. I think it's about 100 pairs. In my opinion, it's a must-have shoe for collectors. I think that the price point, yes, it was high, but I think it's justified in many different areas of the production of the shoe and the way it was displayed and released. I think it was a nice touch by Ben Cullen and Footpatrol. I think it's different. So yeah, I think that about covers it for this pair of shoes. I thought I'd give my thoughts on everything around this. This will be staying in my collection for the foreseeable future. They are not being resold. They are not being sold, full stop. I sold a few pairs to fund this pair, and I think that they deserve a spot in my ever shrinking collection. check out my previous video if you haven't already. It'll give you a little insight to how the shoe was displayed and how it was on show for the London Design Festival. Give me a follow on Instagram at Rock It Don't Stock It. Be sure to like the video, subscribe if you like this sort of stuff, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.